So what's up, YouTube? Getting ready to head out to the movie, getting ready to enjoy an afternoon movie with my wife. And if you can see in the background right there what we're going to see, flashback cinema, Jaws baby. Got my ready to get the Jaws on. Let's go. Getting ready to flash back to Jaws baby. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Dun 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 dun. So what's going on, everybody? My wife and I just got out from seeing the greatest movie of all time, Jaws. I think on the channel this week I'm gonna record a mini review, like a quickie one, of just the theater experience. I'm not gonna do an in-depth review because I'll do that later. I don't want to do it any injustice now. So what did you think, honey? That's 2 thumbs up for us. So I'll tack this on, like I said, somewhere. I just thought I'd let everybody know. Just got out of theaters, and awesome experience. If you have a chance to go see Jaws in theaters, you should do it yourself. So when I get home, like I said, I'll go ahead and record a mini review and plug this on there. So what's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to give you a little mini review, a little mini movie review. Let's call it a quickie. I was ultra fortunate enough to see my all-time favorite movie on the big screen this weekend, Jaws. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, you've probably already heard me mention it. You've probably already heard me mention Jaws multiple times, so you already maybe knew that that was my favorite movie. Since I did get to go see it on the big screen, I wanted to get home and quickly record my hot take of, a fresh take on what I enjoyed about watching it on the big screen versus watching it at home all these years. First, just go ahead and let's get the normal stuff out of the way. Please do the normal YouTube stuff. Liking my video, commenting on this video or others, subscribing to the channel, and then after you do all that, hit the notification bell. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy my description of the experience I had enjoying Jaws at my actual local movie theater in this quickie review. Does Jaws hold up after all these years, or did we really need a bigger screen to make it better? Let's go! So I'm not going to try to do like a full-blown movie review of Jaws for you. Maybe that'll come later, since it's my favorite movie. Maybe once my channel is more popular, I'll do a full review. So in this case, I just want to give you some of the details of my experience of seeing this awesome film, Jaws, in an actual movie theater while it's fresh on my mind. My first thought was how awesome Steven Spielberg starts this film. Everybody knows you get the POV shot of the shark swimming around through the opening credits. Presenting the iconic theme to also introduce the shark during this opening credit scene was the perfect way to introduce the shark as a major character. It's a way to give the shark like a personality and personify it to let you know when danger is around or when the shark is present. Seeing these underwater shots on the big screen in the dark gives the film even a more tense feeling just during the opening. The next thing that really popped for me was that there was a lot of hustle and bustle on the screen, like when the chief was walking through the town, or when there's crowds walking around, entering, when the people were walking around on the beach, or when they were splashing around in the water. All the sounds around in the movie theater over the different speakers made it sound really more authentic than any setup that I've ever been able to have at home, so that was great. I was personally in awe at the cinematography in several major scenes, seeing it on the big screen. With nothing around you, or to distract you, nothing around the screen when you're watching it on TV. I was really able to notice the amazing camera work during several key sequences. One main scene in particular was when Brody was on the beach. He's sitting there looking out at the water, and there's multiple cuts as people walk back and forth in front of the camera. You switch from showing Brody looking at the water to us looking at Brody. That's some outstanding camera work, and that's all in the style of Alfred Hitchcock himself, the master of that. Also, the awesomeness of the musical score was really heightened during the theater experience, especially with scenes like the barrel chase. That sequence is amazing. It sounded awesome. It made you feel like you had a real epic adventure going on around you. Other small details that popped off the screen made me love the film even more. I love seeing, that scene where the orca's heading out to sea for the first time with the crew on it. You get to hear Quint running his mouth as John Williams' score builds up over him. And all this while there's a camera shot, just an amazing shot of the orca going out to sea right in the middle of the jaws hanging in Quint's window. I did love seeing Quint's teary eyes as he was mesmerized us with his story of his experience on the USS Indianapolis, even though we all know that the watery eyes were more caused by the booze that he's partaking in on the set than the emotions that he was feeling while he was telling that story on the screen. I do also love all the foreshadowing that was going on during the movie. I noticed it a lot more, such as all the imagery in the books as Brody was flipping the pages, and then just how many times we either heard or saw air tanks mentioned before Brody even knew that that's what he was going to need to end the film. So as you can tell, I love everything about Jaws. I love it even more after seeing it on the big screen. Let's just say, after my quick take here, you really need to do yourself a favor and watch this movie on the big screen if you do have the chance. It is just a different experience of watching it unfold on the big screen around you in total blackness and total darkness, undistracted, than trying to watch it at home on a small television screen. Even if you've got a 60 or 70 inch TV, it looks so much better on the big screen. It sounds so much better. All the little nuances are there. Well, I hope you enjoyed my quickie review of my theater experience of seeing Jaws. Please don't forget to do the normal YouTube stuff. Like this video, like any video of mine you watch. Leave any comments below. Let me know if you've seen this at the theater. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And then after you subscribe, you know what you need to do. Hit the notification bell. You'll be the first to know when I post new videos. Like quickie movie reviews. Because who doesn't like a quickie? And this is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying you guys be safe out there.